Hey guys, good morning. Welcome to the CR&E Morning Brew. It's February 3rd. It's a cold, snowy February 3rd. Here in Cleveland, anyhow. Got here a little bit late because I was shoveling and salting. It was rain and it turned to snow and all that fun stuff. So give me a couple minutes. I'm going to finish setting up here and I'll get started again. I'm coming, guys. I'm here. All right. Sorry about that. Lee, how are you? Hi, John, Artie. What else we got in there? Dragon Lover 68, how are you? Scott, Hillbilly Railroad. Rummy Rail Enthusiast, how are you? Good morning. All right, sorry about that. Like I said, I got a little bit of a late start. I think this is just a common thing. Always get these late starts. Anyhow. Hope everybody's doing okay this morning. It's kind of a snowy morning here. Not as bad as everybody said it was going to be, I don't think. You know, Ernie, I don't have any donuts, so I'm a little jealous of you there. No, it's going to be a nice day. I got up and shoveled and cleaned my kid's car off and everything. All that fun stuff like that. That's not going to be a good train morning today, I don't think. One of those days where nothing wants to run right. So we'll just say the heck with that. So I'm sure I'll be outside plenty of times today cleaning up snow. It wasn't as much as I thought overnight. Dawsonville Fan Adventure. No school today. Oh, that's good. That's good. I have no work today because I'm normally off on Thursdays. Apple Rails. Good morning. Nothing special today. Just Maxwell House. I didn't even have time to grab a cup. Regular cup. No, I tried to be a good dad. Got up and cleaned everything. And, it just takes longer than you think. So It's all good. Hey, Joe. So I was watching your the build on the Valley Cement. It's looking good, buddy. Yeah, that's par for the course for welders. I find that they don't always give you all the instructions. You were talking about that extra elevator there that they don't have in the directions. Hey, Carolina Foothills, how are you? Good morning, all live from work today. Okay, appreciate that. It's funny to me. It's humbling to me. There's a few of you guys who try to catch me on your breaks at work and stuff here on Thursday morning. So thank you so much for that. Hopefully I sound okay today. Let me know if not. Yeah, that was a nice milk already. I watched that this morning. Sorry, just reading the chat, make sure I didn't miss anybody. So I got in a few items. I was finally able to find some stuff to help make my fall trees. Got some super leaf and a yellow, aspen yellow, red oak, rusty orange. This is all that super leaf material from Scenic Express. So it's more of a, almost like a granule almost. Not really, but kind of. I got part of my order from Trains. I'm going to call it Trains. I've ordered from them before. I actually sent them a thing to make sure that they know they still have more to send me. But this is a burnt orange tone fine turf. So it's this is more like a foam flocking, I guess. So we'll give that a try. And I ordered like 2 other colors, or no, 3 other colors from them. And like I said, they only shipped that one. Got an aspen yellow, an autumn gold, and a red autumn, all fine turf like that. So my hope is to start making some trees. I started the other day. It was Tuesday. It was like 50 degrees here. Yeah, I think I have a Woodland Scenics blend up there, and some other off-name blend like Lifelike or something like that. Actually, I like the Lifelike better, but the Woodland Scenics is like too thick, too heavy. So I'm hoping that this fine foam will work better than the Woodland Scenics, but we'll see. Like I said, guys, this is going to be an experiment in making fall trees. I've done pretty decent with regular, summer-looking trees. So, and a few that I've made already so far. I showed the other day one of either my last week's On Track Tuesday or not 2 days ago. That was Wilmer. I was last week, and then I think maybe on my Thursday show and this show last time, I think I might have showed them a couple variations that I did. So, to me, I love the fall. Obviously, I spent a lot of money on a fall backdrop, so I'm invested in this now for sure. So I'm going with fall. So I got to learn how to make fall trees come hell or high water. You know what I mean? And there'll be some green interspersed in there. Like as the fall. Like if you look at the backdrop, there's some green trees in there. as they're turning. Yeah, same here, Artie. That's what I'm hoping for. Anyways, I haven't used the Scenic Express. Well, I've used the Scenic Express Super Leaf, which was those 3 little bags I got. And I ordered those directly from Scenic Express. I could not find them anywhere. And they were actually out of a lot of stuff. Those are all the 24-ounce Eco Packs, so they don't have the shakers, which I'm okay with that. And they were just about $10 a piece, $9.98. They kill you on the shipping though, man. The shipping was $17.50. So a $30 order turned into a $50 order, almost. Okay, Scott. Good luck at the doctor, buddy. Hope all goes well. Thank you for stopping in for a few minutes. Grateful for that. Appreciative of that. Okay, Lee, you take it easy too, buddy. He's leaving. So yeah, like I said, I'm invested in it now. I got to get better at good at the trees, and that's the thing with any tree, really, but especially when it comes to these fall trees. I think you have to get the blend just right, the texture just right. I think Dwayne's Fork and Spoon, he does a nice job with the fall trees. I'm sure there's other guys out there too. I've been watching some videos of guys. A couple guys are actually like war gamers. I mentioned that a lot. I found a guy. You guys may know him as Paul's Train Room or Paul's Railroad, or see if I can find it on here. He does a nice job. See if I can find him. Stand by. He does a lot of. He's in scale. He does a lot of 3D printing and stuff too. I gotta go back here a little ways. I'm watching a lot of videos on how to make homemade Sculptamold too. All right, come on, where you at? Who did I watch him today? It's good to see Stu Structures is back in. I didn't know he was sick like that from a tick bite. It sounds like if you watch his video. See, it wasn't Lyme's disease, but it was something, there's 4 or 5 different things you could get from ticks. Whatever it was, he got it. And kind of shocking to me. However, I'm glad to see he's back. Paul's Railroad. Paul's Railroad. I don't know if I can find it anywhere. Hang on. If I lose you guys, then I'm sorry. That. I'll get a link to. Yeah, there it is. How do I get that? I gotta just do that. Sorry, guys. Simon, the railway enthusiast. Hi, how are you? That's good. That's fine. Just stopping in. That's good. Thanks for stopping in and spending some time with me and everybody in the chat. All right. See if that link works. Nice guy. He's got about 1,200 subscribers, but he does some nice how-tos. He's a little soft-spoken, but he's kind of funny in his own way. I kind of like him. You guys may already know him. Hey, Fred, you guys may already watch him. I don't know. I just found him Tuesday when I was looking. I should have been doing stuff down here and doing stuff on the layout, but I didn't. I was being lazy. And, oh well. I had a dentist appointment. I got a lot of dentist appointments coming up. I'm getting some. Just had a cleaning. They found a couple of fillings I need, which is not unnormal. That's always something. I got just my teeth. I don't know. Trust me when I tell you, I floss. I brush twice a day. Floss every day. I still get cavities. Never had it. Usually because I go twice a year for cleanings, I catch them. What are mostly just like a surface type thing. But anyways, it's annoying. And but I'm getting crowns on the front top because they've been filled to the point where they can't be filled much more. So that's going to be an expensive year this year for my teeth. All right, Grandpa Rails, I see you going to work. Go make some money, buy some more trains. Thanks for stopping in. As always, I do appreciate that. Yeah, but with my job, we have pretty decent insurance. Even with that, these 4 crowns are going to cost me about $3,000, just shy of it. My part of it, my portion. Yeah, Carolina Foothills. I have to go and watch him again because I've gotten behind on his videos. He's doing an awesome job on that. I'm going to call it a wharf. I know it's not a wharf. It's got the brewery there, and it's got the dock and everything. His new diorama. And I just saw the pictures of the trees that he did, the conifer trees. And I definitely need to go back and actually watch how he did that. I don't know if he used like static grass or what he used, and I want to go back and see how he did his water because I really like how he did that. Hey, David, No Country Rails. I appreciate it. Again, it just makes me tickled to death that you guys are at work or headed to work and you're stopping in and thank you so much. Just thank you. It's amazing to me. Yes, Artie, you better write it on the blackboard 1,000 times. I must not buy trains. It's not going to work, though. You know damn well it's not going to work. I'm still here working on the SD70. Oh, perfect. SD70, what brand and what? $20. Wow. Heck, you can't beat that. Assuming it's DC, which is fine. $20. SD70, what brand? And what road name? Just out of curiosity. The only thing I needed to do was add a motor. Yeah, you could pick up motors for, you could pick up a Genesis motor off eBay for $40, After Genesis SD70 standard cab. Well, you could, like I said, I've seen them on eBay. $35, $40. You already have all the gearing and everything. Kind of nice. I don't know. A model modern. So it's kind of like a model today. Not necessarily February 3rd, but a model within the last, basically within the year to 5 years of where we are at, is my goal. But boy, I wanted to pick up some of those SD80 Max that Athearn put out. And I actually had pre-ordered, or thought about pre-ordering 2 of the CSX patched ones. Everything, it runs, just monkeying the trucks. Okay, cool. Yeah, SD40. Fred, did you end up putting up that chassis that you had? You had the video on the other day? Oh, you talked about selling it because you're going to stay with Southern. I still think you ought to run the chassis up at the New Hampshire house. Simon, oh, you're talking to me. Thanks, man. Yeah, it was a long time coming, I got to say, but they're grateful. Maybe today. Okay. So Fred, what was that? SD? Was that a 40 or GP40? I mean, Jesse. If anybody's interested, he's going to be selling a chassis system locomotive. Fred E. Model Railroad. Hit him up. Get off his hands. He got a lot of switches to buy. Dawson wants a chassis GP40. Simon, the railway enthusiast, take care, be safe. Thank you for stopping in. There's Dwayne. Dwayne, I was just talking about you, buddy. Dawson wants an SD40, not a GP40. So yeah, Simon, take care and be safe. Dwayne, I was just talking about you because I was talking about the trees. I got in some. I'd ordered and got some super leaf colors in, fall colors, and then some of their fine foam material. And again, I'm waiting on 3 more colors. I texted or emailed them back to say, hey, just making sure that you guys know that you didn't send me everything. So we'll see. I haven't gotten the answer back. I was kind of shocked when I opened the box. There was only one bottle in there. But anyways, so I was just saying you're one of the guys that I feel does a really nice job on trees, especially the fall trees. It does take a little bit. It takes a little practice, even with the green-colored summer-looking trees. It takes practice. We all remember, and nothing against any of that. I mean, hey, not everybody wants to take the time or the effort or has the skill, and that's totally cool, man. Like we always say, it's your railroad. You do you, do what you want to do, and don't worry what anybody thinks. I personally, I just love that people of all ages, all skill levels, all around the world, as you can tell in here. I jokingly say that to my wife. She jokingly says, "Oh, you got to go do your international morning brew show." I'm like, "Well, yeah." I get some guys in from Canada, of course, the United States. I get Artie always stopping in from Australia, a couple other guys from Australia. I get some of you guys over in the UK stopping in. It's cool. This the coolest thing about this is we could share this. If there was no YouTube, Facebook, things like that, agree with their politics or not, whatever it is. I seriously stick to trains with all this stuff. I don't even go on Facebook other than I do have a Facebook channel. Once in a while, I remember to post something on it. I barely am even on it. Anyhow, we would never know each other. We would never see each other's layouts. How many times you have people actually come to your house? And if you do, it's a handful of people at the most, and they're local guys. And that's great because you got local guys to share the hobby with. Dawson says, I'm assuming your name is Dawson. Is that your first name, your last name? He's 16. He rebuilds Genesis units once a week to tweak them. What is that icon? Is that the Ohio Southern there? Ohio Central? You're in Ohio somewhere, buddy? I'm up here in Cleveland. I need to make a list of all the guys that live here in Ohio. You got me, you got Pappy, I got my buddy Justin. I know there's a couple other guys. I'm just missing. Dawson's your first name. Okay, cool, buddy. I don't want to keep calling Dawson's Ralph Fan Adventures. I was just going to call you by your name. But it could be a last name, too. You know what I mean? There'd be more Aussies. Yeah, there would be. You guys always stop in. You get Creepy 13 will stop in sometimes. You get Midsummer. He stops in. You're like Kawana. Okay. It's hard to tell from the icon, and I'm going blind, so. I live in a southern tier of New York. Okay. Well, good. Ohio border's 2 hours. Now I'm up from Cleveland to, say, Buffalo. It's about 3 to 3.5 hours for me to get up there. I like to go to Niagara. It's right around 3.5. So I don't know how far you are from there. There's a cool place. Have you ever been up to Erie, Dawson? There is that place right on the New York-Pennsylvania border. It's called Northeast. Is the name of the town, Pennsylvania. There is a pretty cool museum there. And that's true, Artie. And they have, obviously have locomotives there. There's a chassis, I believe it's a U-boat. There's a Norfolk Southern. There's some other stuff. Oh, you are? Oh, I'm not telling you anything. That's a cool place. I'm not a member of it. I've been up there a few times. I was up there, was it 2 summers ago when they had the CSX Spirit units? I got a video up on my channel somewhere of that. So I made the trip up there with a buddy of mine, Justin. He lives about 45 minutes from me, so we met up and headed up there. It's a cool museum, man, and it's right on the main line. You catch some CSX on that line. You catch Norfolk Southern. They both run east-west past that station there. It was an old station at the museum. You were up there? Oh, man, I wish I had. See, that's what I mean. I need to find people that are within a couple hours of me. And maybe this summer, I need to make a list of guys. Maybe this summer we can find a date and meet somewhere like that place, or down to down by Columbus, or over to Deshler. At least on the west side of the state, but I love it there, man. Then you got Marion down by Columbus. That's awesome. Orange chassis shirt. I don't know, buddy. Yeah, I was with another guy, Justin. He has like longer, like silver gray hair, kind of long, looks a little rock and roller-ish. Yeah, I don't know, man. Sorry, I'm not really remembering, but I believe you. It was a good day, man. It was beautiful weather and everything. It was nice. I believe it was kind of like September time, October, somewhere in that area, if I'm not mistaken, when they were up there. So just a beautiful start of the fall day. Yeah, well, that's the thing, Like Artie said back here, it is a small world. Who knows if we passed each other somewhere along the way and don't even know it, But, hey, Randall Allison, good morning, sir. How are you? But, again, that's what I was starting to say about, this YouTube and Facebook and all those things. We would never know each other. But now that I have found some guys that aren't too far, like Wilmer's not that far from me. I've actually met up with Wilmer and his son, Buck, at the Monroeville Greensburg show a couple times. Oh, let's see. We get this character. Hey, Randall.
And Dave.
How are you, buddy?
Oh, doing pretty good.
Yeah, working?
Yeah, working in the yard. Already got engines sitting out here. So
right.
There you go.
Nice. Are you mostly BNSF where you're at, or is it?
Yeah, this is a BNSF railway right here.
But you work for like a transport company or something, right? The transport back and forth.
I work for the company that's contracted with them, Roku Express. So
Okay. So did it just BNSF, or do you
no,
do a GP in it?
It's just BNSF, but we do get calls sometimes to go pick up guys off of barges off the river, but that's really rare.
Okay.
I've personally never done it, but there's other guys that work here that have. So
okay. Oh, no joke, Dawson. I'm sorry, Randall. I have to go back and watch it then. It caught me 3 times in your video. You're wearing a bright orange Chessie shirt, you said? That's funny. That's funny. Okay, I'll have to check that out. Apparently, Randall, Dawson and I were at an event together and didn't realize that we didn't know each other. So he said he recognized me, and he said he just watched the video, and I have evidently caught him 3 times in my video. I had no idea. It's been a couple of years ago now.
Yeah.
Because there was nothing in 20. It might have been, had to be 2019 because everything shut down in 2020. It'd be end of 2019 when we were up there. Artie's whining about something. What are you whining about? I can't stream off of my desktop. Yeah. I actually want to get a desktop. I think it might help me out, like with all these cameras and stuff. I don't know if my laptop has enough juice, if you will. Good morning, James Galton. How are you, buddy? So then what do you do, Randall? You just kind of hang out, wait for a call to grab a crew, or?
Well, actually, today I'm working as the yard van, so they've shut down our long hauls because of the weather. In fact, I'll turn the camera around, let you look out the windshield where you guys can see what I'm seeing. So
yeah, okay.
That's pretty much what it looks like right now.
All right, now remind me, where are you at?
I'm in Thayer, Missouri.
Missouri, okay.
Yeah.
Dawson, that is pretty funny, buddy. I'll go back and watch it now. Yeah, we got some up here too. It's supposed to snow all day. We're supposed to get anywhere from 6 to 10, 6 to 8.
We had a lot of sleet last night. It's changed over to snow now. They may still be a little bit of sleet because I can hear it hitting the windshield. So
yeah, well, it's same over here. It was like 50 on Tuesday. 52 degrees was the high or something. So snow started melting. Then it turned over starting yesterday, late morning, early afternoon. It started raining. Temperatures dropping. So that was what they were. That's what they were worried about, was a lot of ice. So a lot of the schools closed ahead of time. You know what I mean? Hey, Jim Tedesco. Big accidents in Joplin yesterday. Yeah, Dwayne, I bet. With that ice. That's where even when I was driving trucks, I hated that ice more than anything. It could snow all day long. It didn't bother me as much as the ice.
Yeah, we've actually got an empty coal train sitting here too at the yard. One of the guys I was hauling back, they said there's a train stalled up around Kabul or Willow Springs, and it's got everything halted right now. So I guess that's what this train's sitting here for.
Yeah, Dawson said he wants to see a BNSF Gevo. You have any Gevos up there?
Oh, well, hang on just a second. Let me turn my camera around here. Let's see what would happen if I do this.
Awesome.
Give me just a second, Dave, and I'll.
Yeah. What did I do here?
Okay.
Stop.
So there's the one that's sitting out there in the yard right now. Hey, let me see if I can get out, get you a better shot of it here.
Okay. Trying to bring you up. It's you. I'm having trouble with that today. Oh, nice. Look at that. There you go, Dawson.
And then there's this northbound empty sitting here too.
Is that looks like a SD70 there. Maybe. I don't know. I'm terrible with this stuff. Oh, yeah, an ace. There you go.
Oh, wow. I'm going to get back in here. Wind just picked up.
Well, thanks for doing that. That's pretty cool. Borrow that.
Okay.
James Golden says, borrow that locomotive, take it for a ride. Randall.
I'm afraid I can't do that. That's there for the cruise.
Damn it. Come on, you're no fun. Gotta live a little, man.
Yeah, well,
what's a little jail time for our entertainment?
Yeah, I don't feel like losing my job. So.
All right. Oh well. We tried.
Hope I didn't give her too wild of a ride.
No, that was neat to see. That's got to be kind of, well, for you, it probably gets to be a little old after a while because you're there all the time, but it's got to be kind of neat to see all that stuff up close.
When the action's good here, you see a lot of really neat stuff here. In fact, I was mentioning that crew I picked up, their train had a Ferromex Gevo behind the lead BNSF motor, and it was in the new scheme, so the new Ferromex scheme. So it's actually sitting down there.
I don't know. I know what that scheme is.
They've changed it to a red and kind of a grayish silver looking scheme.
What did they do? Get rid of the green and red and white?
Yeah, I think they've gotten rid of it. They've changed the scheme on it. So
okay, yeah, I think I've seen pictures of that. I like those two colors together like that. That's sharp.
Yeah,
I didn't go with my color scheme. I would have went with that. Of course, that's that's scarlet and gray, buddy. That's Ohio State. So I kind of like that color. I should have.
And of course, I don't know if you guys saw or not that one motor just ahead of the BNSF DPU is one of those executive Macs that they got. We still have a few of those floating around here too.
Oh, really?
So,
hey, John.
Yeah.
2618. Good morning. Dawson said, send it back to Mexico. They don't work half the time. I don't know what that means. Oh, the Ferromex, maybe. Okay. I got you. Ferromex. I always want to call them Ferromex with an A. I don't know why, but I do.
No, they've got these two BNSF motors sitting here so the crews can take them. If they got a train sitting up here like 2 Mile or 3351, they can run these. They can get on these two motors, run them up there, and then the inbound crew can get on and come back to there if we can't get to them. So,
okay. Let's see. Dawson says those executive Macs are better than the vomit bonnets. I'm not sure.
Oh, there was only one vomit bonnet, and it's already been repainted. So,
which ones were those? The BNSF color? I'm not very familiar with BNSF. The only one I have is two that I have are in their tier 4s. I do have a -9, but I can't tell.
The vomit bonnet Mac that they're talking about, that was a one of a kind SD70 Mac. It was the only engine painted in that color or in that scheme. Basically, what it is, it's like the standard Santa Fe Superfleet scheme, but it's in green and cream.
I like that green and cream color. I think that's pretty sharp.
Where the red would be on a Santa Fe engine, that part was painted that dark green, and then where you would normally see the silver would be the cream color, and on the side it had Burlington Northern Santa Fe spelled out on the side. And as far as I know, there was only one locomotive painted in that scheme, and I forgot what road number it is. I've got the model, but I forgot what road number it was.
Morning, Georgia Sunbelt. I must be weird then, because if it's the one I'm thinking by your explanation, I like that color. I like that look.
But
because I like how it kept the they kind of kept that Burlington Northern color. This orange, no offense if you're a BNSF fan, I don't hate them by any means, but I think the colors are odd, man. That orange and green looks weird to me. It looks, I mean, I guess it's more of an orange and black now, huh? They had that orange and green, the pumpkin scheme.
They've been kind of altering their paint scheme a little bit in recent years. They switched from a real dark green and orange to a black and orange scheme. That's actually what these two engines here behind me are painted in, with the Wedge logo.
Hey, Bernard.
That's actually a kind of a black and orange scheme.
Yeah.
And
I like that better than that green.
Yeah.
It looks like a pumpkin with the green. You know, you got the green stem on top of the orange pumpkin.
Yeah.
Color.
But they've kind of been altering their paint schemes a little bit. The new Tier 4 Gevos and the what they call the Tier 4 Credit ES44s, they've kind of been altering the silver, where you see the silver fuel tank and trucks on those locomotives. They've kind of been altering the silver on them a little bit. Kind of dulling them down to like a kind of a grayish silver. So
Dawson said it's a Great Northern paint scheme.
They claim it's inspired by Great Northern.
Yeah.
But if you actually look it up, now this is BNS saying this. It's supposed to be a mixture of the various heritages of the predecessor roads. Like the silver is supposed to represent Santa Fe, and the orange is supposed to represent Great Northern, and the dark green is supposed to represent what would be the BN executive scheme.
Okay.
So, you know,
hey, Bruce, fan, how are you? Yeah, I mean, that makes sense. It threw a little bit of everything on there. I mean, you know me, I'm a CSX fan, and it's basically dark blue and yellow. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Oh, we've been getting CSX motors here recently. They've started showing up here. Mostly the rebuilt AC44 C6Ms is what we're seeing for the most part. Okay. So
silver also represents CB and Q, Dawson said. Dawson apparently does his research on his history of these things. I with an orange and Burlington Northern black. I don't get into it that deep. You know what I mean? That's why I'm asking you guys, just for a little bit of history, if you know it. You know, we get some Burlington Northern, Santa Fe up here. See some UP up here, and obviously we have our CSX and Norfolk Southern. We get those obviously all the time. You get some. I've seen some Canadian National, then the Canadian Pacific. More and more, I think with all the intermodal stuff coming through now, and you out of Canada, you're getting a lot of the, well, you were at least getting a lot of the oil tankers and stuff. That's why my intro to my videos usually, when I was, a lot of that I changed up to when we were at Deschler, because we caught everybody that day. When I was with Pappy, we went there, we went down to Fostoria, and we saw a little bit of everything. Other than we did not see any Kansas City Southern, but I saw CP, CN, NS, BNSF, UP, obviously CSX. You know, I don't know who else there is out there besides Ferromax. We didn't see Mex or KCS. The only two that I can think of big roads I didn't see.
You know, CP Rail is one of the really rare ones we get. We almost never get any CP power down here. We get pretty much everything else, but you know, CP rail engines are somewhat a rarity right down in here.
Yeah. I mean, this scheme here, Artie. Said he likes that scheme. I like that scheme too. That's going to be stripped down, made into a CR&E train. Sorry for you Santa Fe fans, but that's just DCC. It's a Bachmann. Runs all right. We'll see. Maybe I'll sell it to Artie. Might take a year and a half to get to you, though, buddy. But no, that's why I kept some of the older stuff I have, like CNO, some Jesse stuff, because. All right, James, go get that snow cleared up. Thanks for stopping in. Be careful, don't throw your back out or nothing. Like I said, modern, but I still do enjoy some of the older stuff. So I do still have some things. In fact, I was going to pull out my chassis, one of my chassis locos to run today, but see, I got a Conrail that's patched for CSX, chassis, C&O, a couple B&O F7s. That's about it. Everything else is fairly modern CSX. I got a couple of CNs, a couple of BNSFs that are modern. Got this little guy here now. My skill trains GP30. Listen, I'm not going to buy one of those GP30Ms. I feel like because
those Rio Grande GP30s are cool. I'll admit that.
I was kind of surprised that they make two different Rio Grande when they could have added a different scheme in, a different road scheme, a different road name. But that's okay. I'm just glad they're finally coming up with the 4 axles.
Yeah.
Which means now they have the tooling, which means they can maybe get into some other stuff, GP40s and stuff like that maybe. I'm not going to get the slug because, first of all, it's a slug. And I don't know that they'd still be running that scheme now. I would like them to make a, hey, Chris. I would like to see them make a undecorated one. Because I would buy that and paint it up for Crooked River and Eastern.
I don't know if you heard that, but I guess they're trying to call this northbound empty or something.
I heard something on the radio. I didn't hear what it actually
Yeah, they're radioing. I think this train's sitting here in the yard. I don't know.
Now answer me this with the slugs. Are they strictly just for power? I mean, they wouldn't be running it by themselves, right? They'd be running in a train as like just a power unit for a motor? Or am I wrong?
No, all the videos I've seen, Dave, they've had other locomotives with them. I don't know really how those function. I read something that the engines with the prime movers supply power to the traction motors, and it like enhances or pulling powers of the whole consist.
Okay.
Was what I heard.
So like you wouldn't see that running by itself, because I'm going to use that as like a yard switcher, maybe a local kind of thing for the CR&E. So I wouldn't imagine that they would be running that by its lonesome. Slug has no prime mover, okay. Just power. So, Bernard C. Yeah. So Carolina footnote says they did that because the guy who works for them likes Rio Grande, and that slug got retired not that long ago. So that scheme is okay. I kind of like the next scheme. I think it's the YN1 that has the yellow nose and the gray and blue body and everything, or the gray body. YN2 is probably my favorite scheme. The yellow and blue, and gray. More of a gray body with the yellow nose and blue. So I'm going to fill concrete for more traction. Anyway, so yeah, I'm not going to order anything this time. They saved me a little money this time. I like them. They're cool. Glad they made them. Because there's a lot of guys that wanted 4-axle power. And that's old enough, but I think it's still, some of the roads are still using them, I guess.
BNSF still uses them.
Yeah. So you can still use them modern, but there's something you could use as an older locomotive as well. Like if you're modeling an older era.
They have they still have some of the ex Santa Fe ones and the ex Burlington Northern ones, which I jokingly call Chop Shop GP30s because BN changed the cabs on them. They removed the original 30 cab and put like a GP35 or 40 Spartan cab on them. And yeah, and it really destroyed the looks of that locomotive when they did that. I don't know what BN's motivation was to do that, but at the time, but they put different cabs on them, and there's a lot of photos of them. There's one down there at Harvard Yard that's like that. So
GP30s are called GP39Es. So awesome.
Yeah.
Cool. I mean, a lot of the railroads are like repurposing.
Yeah. It's pretty neat though that some of those things are still hanging on. I mean, and they to me they look good in black and orange, especially the ones that still have the original cabs on them, the ones they inherited from Santa Fe. That's still pretty much all original. They look good in that current paint scheme.
Yeah. I think they announced when they announced these Scout Trends said the next round they're going to have a chassis, and I think a Burlington Northern and the green and black.
What I heard was they're doing chassis system BNSF. Oh, hang on, I get the call. Yard van. Yeah, I can hear you now.
Yep, looks like we lost Randall. That's okay. Thanks for stopping in, Randall. Thanks for the cool shots and everything. Strong chassis. Classics out here. Going to do another round too. Okay, cool. I don't have any Rapidos. I have a couple of their well cars. They're really nice. I don't have any locomotives from them or even Cato either. I have scale trains, Athearn, some Atlas, a couple Bachmans, but I don't have like any Air Mountain. I don't have any made by them. Catos, Rapido. Never picked up any of those. What's up, buddy? We lost you there for a minute, Randall. Can you hear me, Randall? Okay, John. Yeah, I'm getting ready for some breakfast myself. I'm kicking out of here pretty soon.
Are you still there, Dave?
Yeah, can you hear me? Can you hear me? I can hear you.
All right,
Can
take
you hear me,
care,
Randall?
John SRV.
I don't know if Randall can hear me or not. I can hear him.
Yeah, I can hear you now.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Let's see.
Bernard said nobody's doing any new Steam.
Sorry about that, Dave. I had a call come in, so.
Oh, that's okay. You gotta work. You're working. We just put something out. I don't know about new. I'm not a Steam guy, so I don't know what, you know. But didn't Broadway Limited just put some stuff out, or was it MTH? No, it can't be MTH because I think Scale Trains bought up at least some of their stuff. There was Broadway Limited. Who's putting out those big boys? Was it Ather? I don't want something that big, man. What am I getting a Steam just for like an excursion train or something? But I don't know what I would get. I don't want something classic, but I want something like too big. Maybe like I like the nickel plate 765. We see them around here. They'll come and run that train. I've ridden that. I'm a real fan of that. So am I getting something along those lines? Some kind of Berkshire. It's not real small, but it's not real huge. I don't want anything real huge. I got too many curves on this railroad. I've noticed. Like my straightaways, I have some, but I have a lot of curves. So I'm sure they will. You know, like they announced last year that they were buying up a lot of their the Mike Train's house. What do they call them? Molds, patents, whatever, for a lot of their stuff. So I'm sure Steam was in there. They'll do one. They become too popular not to, you know. I think if they don't, it's going to hurt them in the long run. If they don't get into more of this four-axle stuff, Steam, I think they've established themselves well enough in the market as far as a company, and they're strong enough to start to branch out now, you know. With everything else, they're getting more expensive too. Let's see, Randall is back. How's that, buddy? Can you hear me? He's having some technical difficulties over there. If Scout Trains did Steam, I'd probably, depending on what it was, I'd probably buy one. Again, but even like these four axles they just came out with, they want almost $300 for the rivet, and they're all rivet counters. I wish that they would hold true to their operator series for guys. That's one of the main things when they came into the market was their pricing and their value pricing and everything. I understand things are getting more expensive everywhere you go, but they've gotten away from making operator series and a lot of stuff.
Let me try to turn my camera and see if that gets more signal.
I can hear you, Randall. Can you hear me? So, because I got a buddy, Troy, that he pretty much sticks with just the operator series. He doesn't like all the detailed parts.
I don't know if you guys can hear me or not, but I saw Jim Tedesco's comment there. I think Scale Trains is actually going to do a steam locomotive. Oh, got a train coming in. Let's see here.
Well, I can hear you, Randall. I don't know if you can hear me or not, but. Hey, look at that. We got a bunch of trains over there. I wish I could make this.
By the way, before I forget.
Yeah, I like that scheme. that the vomit bonnet? Is that what they're calling that one? Yeah, he can't hear me. I like that. I like that scheme anyways. I don't know why I just do. I don't know. I think that job get a little old after a while, Randall, but at the same time, I think it'd be pretty cool. Let's see somebody build a good geared locomotive, one for running and not for show. Yeah. Well, I mean, scale trains will run, man. They'll pull like crazy too. And that's why I was saying about the operator series. I mean, they have enough details on them, but not as much as the rivet counters, and they're, anywhere from $50 to $100 less, because you don't have $50, $75 less, somewhere in that range. We used to be able to buy an operator like ST40-2 with sound for like $125. And then the rivet counter one was like $225. Now these rivets are up to freaking almost $300. That GP30, I think, is what, $289 or something like that, $279, $289. I forget what the price was on that. I'll tell you right now, I'm gonna look up the damn price on it right now. Let's see, let's go to my slug that I'm not gonna buy. Let's see, DCC sound equipped, $289, $99, $290. DCC ready is $195. So by the time you buy, if you're gonna go with ESU sound, by the time you buy a decoder for $100-some, you're cheaper just to buy the DCC and sound. Even if you go with Tsunami, they're $100. It's a nice looking locomotive though. That gray and blue scheme, it really is, but I don't need a slug. Sorry about that. Yeah, you ain't shitting. Oh, Human City Junction. Checking in to figure out why my computer keeps crashing. Yeah, but already it's, not to be a jerk, but that's what you guys pay for shit out there. I don't know why, but that's a huge jump. I mean, that's a good 290. So, when they first started coming out with the Gevos, I get it. Everything goes up. I'm not 1,000 years old, man, But come on, man. Over the last couple of years, those things have jumped up $50, $60 for rivet counter stuff. And that's, I know it's new tooling and everything, but, come on. They came into the market talking about value and affordability, and then they don't even hardly make these operators anymore. They said the last time they tried to make, I think it was the Dash 9s and the operator, they said they didn't get enough interest, so they canceled everybody's orders and pre-orders. Hey, Darren. Morning, buddy. And that's what my buddy was telling me, the one. I like that, Randall. I don't care what anybody says. That's the vomit bonnet. I like it. I don't see the red in it, though, but it's just about a red stripe. But I like that cream and green. Like somebody made that. Was it Athen or somebody had made that in the past? And I would definitely have one. If I was a BNSF guy, I would have one. I just have some stuff that's a little more, I guess it's modern. I don't know. One's a Dash 9 and the other is a Tier 4. I'm trying to read the box from here, but I just can't read it. Yeah, you're right, Jim. Nothing's cheap anymore. And I don't mean to knock scale trains. It's not just scale trains. I mean, like I said, they came into the market, you know, with the value, value price. The operator is supposed to be the same. It's the same motors, same decoders, all that. So I think it was a value decoder. I don't know if they changed that up too originally when they brought them in, but it was less detail, no road specific stuff. It was all like one body style, and it was a value price. So um, it was nice for people getting into it. I take Randall out because I don't know what he's doing. He can't hear me anyways. You talking about the cream and green, Anthony? Oh, it's like for us too. A lot of it had to do with like between the tariffs and stuff. I don't know if they ever ended up coming into effect. I know they postponed them there for a minute. It's the shipping costs and everything, and I mean I know everything's gone up. I understand that. And I'm not stupid in that regard, but just a damn shame that. But and again, it's like I buy usually rivets, rivet counters from them on my locomotives. I think I've said this 100 times. When I can buy the operator series on my freight cars, I buy the operator series because in my mind you're going to have more freight cars than you're going to have locomotives. So you're going to handle those freight cars more than you're going to handle the locomotives. So I don't need all that for them, and even they've gone up in price. The first run of those coal cars just recently, they were you bought 6 or more. I think it was right at $20. Now they're more, $26 or something now. Let me find out. Since we're talking about that, freight cars. See, they're all. Let's see, rivet. I don't want rivets. Let's see, if you buy one, they're $23.99. If you buy 6 or more, they're $22.49. So let me see if I can find out what I paid for those last original ones. I mean, and again, I know everything goes up. Jesus Christ, I got a lot of stuff on order with these guys. Oh shit. Wait. Don't tell my wife, Anthony. She's gonna kick my ass. She's not gonna be happy. Let me see, where are they? Is it this one? I don't think it was that one. Yeah. So because I bought 6 or more, they were $19.99 a piece. So what did I say those other ones were? Hell, find them. We'll get old. Oh my god. I'm looking at my orders. I'm glad that I don't want any of those GP30s right now. Can't afford them anyways. Yeah, so $2.50 more. So I mean, it's not awful, and it's still a good price. Don't get me wrong. For a brand new freight car, this is the operator series now. $22.49 for 6 or more, 6 a piece. I mean, $22.99 a piece. Well, for the rivets. You want you got to buy 12 or more to get $32.99, $35.99 by themselves. In today's market, I guess it's not a terrible price. I don't know. But, you know, we sit there and cry about prices on things all day long. I don't know. Hey, Randall. I don't know if you just can't hear me or what. I can hear you. Are you there, Randall? Yeah, DC is a little bit cheaper, for sure. There's nothing wrong with that. If that's what you want to run. I ran it on my old layouts back when. That's smart though. You're buying, you know, you're going to repaint it, so you're not worried about what road you buy. So, you know, if CSX is on clearance on that locomotive, and then you want that locomotive style, then, you know, heck yeah. It's not a bad idea. And it's kind of what I'm thinking along the lines for. That's kind of why I picked up this Santa Fe, because I got it really cheap. Like really cheap, like $20 cheap, $20-$30 for shipping. So I figured even if I goofed it up painting it, even if it didn't run the greatest, you know, it'd still be okay. Dawson, let's see, he runs Digitrax, okay, DCC. I run NCE here on this layout. Well, yeah, that's kind of what I'm thinking. Trying to find something that I, you know, like a GP 40-2, either undecorated or in whatever scheme. Because like I said, I'm going to strip it down and repaint it anyway. So, yeah, Dawson, you can find some good deals in there sometimes, man. But you also can find some junk. You know, people aren't always honest when they sell their shit. So, guys, I'm going to cut out of here. I think it's already 9:45. Got some things to do today. I'd like to get something accomplished today. Whether that happens or not, I don't know. Don't forget to check out Jim Tedesco tonight for Short Line Thursday at 6 p.m. Eastern on his channel, Millennium County, 6 p.m. He is going to have, is it Hillbilly Railroad? Scott? Who's on tonight? Jimmy? Yeah, that sounds like a lot of fun there, Dawson. Have fun. Be safe, though. Absolutely, man. You said it's Jim, Hillbilly Railroad, Jim? Or Scott? It's on. So, yeah, check him out at 6 p.m. Eastern. Short Line Thursday on the Millennium County, Jim Tedesco's channel. And then after that is the Thursday Night Guys. Why in the world? I'm going to have to put up a post-it note. Why can I not remember the name of the Canadians that go on at Thursday nights? Dang it. You better. We want to keep you around. You got to become one of those old model railroaders one of these days. We don't want to lose you to some silliness. So you be safe out there. Kind of did the same thing, Bernard. Just kind of, I liked it. I bought it, and then I wanted to try to get a little more specific. Yeah, and then Artie's on in the States here. It'd be 8 p.m. Saturday nights. It's actually Sunday morning over there for him, but for us, it's 8 p.m. Eastern Saturdays. So catch Artie. He has his live stream. It was a good one last week. Thanks, Bernard. Yeah, you know, we don't really like today, we just started talking about whatever. Being that Randall still can't hear me, was in the yard there. It was pretty cool to see all the different BNSF locomotives hanging out there. So yeah, I'll see you tonight on Jim's channel, hopefully. Thanks, Joe. Appreciate the kind words. I will catch everybody later on. Enjoy your day. Stay warm. Yeah, it's always fun, man. Like I said, I enjoy this show, doing this show a lot. And just for this reason alone, it's just hanging out, shooting the breeze, talking about whatever pops up, And it's we get into some pretty cool discussions sometimes, I got to say. Yeah, I think John from Scully Kill has we'll have to see if we could get our stuff added in there. Jim wants to reach out to John. He has a whole list of stuff that guys will run on their channels. I should see if he'll let me get that list to add into mine. I know he is. All right, Randall just was like private chatting me. Yeah, he's having some issues with his stuff buffering and everything. Because I can actually hear you, Randall. You really can't hear me. So. All right, guys. I just want to respond back to Randall. I'm going to head out of here. Oh, I'm on. Okay. Well, we'll have to see if we can get you guys added in there. I don't know if John's still in the chat or if he took off. John from Scully Kill, I think, is the one that set a lot of that up. So, is my this show on there, or is it just my stuff? They're kicking it. Is it your crazy meds or your paint meds? I don't know which, Artie. I believe Randall was cleaning up his windshield wipers. Probably they're icing up on them. I'm guessing they're
Indeed.
All right, guys. Thank you for stopping in. I'm going to remove Randall because he's not hearing us. And we'll catch you next week, same time, 8:30. Stay warm, stay safe. And we'll catch you at Jim's show tonight and party on Saturday and all that fun stuff. And again, what is the Canadians tonight? Son of a gun, I can't remember the name of that show. I don't know if Chris is on here still. Chris is one of the guys on there. Go Via, Go Home. You got him, you got Mark M&M Rails. I don't know if Dave 88 was taking a break. I know he was on there. It's just those three. Every Thursday they're on. I think 8 o'clock. So, anyhow. All right. I'll talk to you guys. Seriously, I'm leaving this time. Take care. Bye for now. Oh, Go Via, Go Home is on tonight. So catch Chris, Go Via, Go Home tonight, 8 o'clock Eastern. After you watch Jim Tedesco at 6 o'clock Eastern. All right? Now I'm leaving. Damn it. Bye, guys. Thanks again. Talk to you later.